Hello friends, and welcome to issue 941 of Us Weekly and my review of it. Who wore it best? We are looking at some snake skin boots. The glaring thing that's in this image, Miley Cyrus, she looks like she has been institutionalized. Lil Kim's big makeover. 1998, there she is. 2013, I don't recognize that person. She doesn't look like Lil Kim anymore. She looks like Kim Lee. Like, she looks a completely different nationality now. It's a surgery habit. You just don't look like a person when you start chopping up your face. I like this one. I'm not a child. I've gone through these issues where people think I'm basically like 12 or 14. Emma Watson. She's been mistaken for a minor at New York City's JFK airport. It wasn't the first time. Isla Fisher, she's 37. She's been mistaken for another guest's daughter. Rachel Bilson at LAX airport. Someone stopped her and they're like, honey, where's your family? She's like, I'm 31. Sometimes they come in handy, like that time that someone came to my door and he was like, oh, can I talk to your parents? He was selling something. I was like, no, I'm sorry, they're not home. And then just shut the door, so I didn't have to deal with them. So that was nice. The Grammys. The Grammys basically wrote down a list of all the things that people were not allowed to wear because they heard about things they were going to wear, and they seemed to recall from the past the things that they have worn and thought, this has got to stop because we're broadcasting this. We have standards we have to follow. So basically everyone complied and dressed really nice, except for Kelly Rowland, of all people. Does she still do things? I don't know. Anyways, her dress is like, it's like, inappropriate, still going strong. Chris Brown and Rihanna, they're kind of rubbing shoulders and they seem to be getting along really well there. So Neil and I do disagree on this topic. I think that, Neil, people can really change. Like, what if he's changed? She really loves him and she can't help it. And he's like, no, he beat the crud out of you and you had to have like a restraining order or whatever. When someone does that, they don't just like come back from acting that way. I'm like, but anyone can change. But he's usually right about these things more often than I am, so I might have to go with him. And he doesn't understand her, but I get it. I know this. It's this woman brain. Like, it doesn't matter what they did. Somehow you still like need that love. Taylor Swift performed in a really strange outfit and sang about we're never getting back together and made a poke at her last boyfriend. So, ooh, big surprise there. I guess I've never seen this girl before. Elizabeth Banks, she's in Walk of Shame. She looks just like Chelsea Handler. I mean, like, they should play sisters in something. I thought it was Chelsea Handler. Like, I'm still questioning if they've named this girl right because it looks just like Chelsea. The Virgin Bachelor. Boy, I bet the network was kind of disappointed about that because even though they can't show really dirty stuff, they kind of need to insinuate that it's happening because that's how you really grab the viewers, is that they know something's happening that they can't see and they want to know more. Living together. They once shared the screen. Now Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis share an address. They moved in together, which means they're getting pretty serious, which I'm not going to go into the whole if it's right or if it's wrong, but I am happy for them, glad that they're together. But let's talk about something Us Weekly. You see this picture? Do you see it right here? Take a good, long, hard look. This is the third time we have used this image. The third time. I mean, for a story this big, you're gonna do a 2-page story, go take another picture. Even just one, just go take another picture. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a magazine focused all on the stars, and you're gonna tell me that you have used the same picture that basically is from at least a month. Makeover Magic, Stars Trusted Pros reveals simple sleight of hand techniques. There are 5 different lady stars on here. Notice there aren't any men. Men aren't concerned about this. So thin lips, make them not thin. Round face, not so round. Broad nose, wide set eyes, high forehead. You just do a little bit of makeup magic and change the way things look. Also, if you could have someone do just a little bit of airbrushing, that's gonna help too. For the round face, maybe just like suck in your cheeks, just while you walk around. Fashion Police, Vanessa Hudgens. It reminds me of the Spice Girls movie when they're acting like they're older, so they're all like a lot heavier and they've got on like this crazy stuff and like really red lipstick and like curlers in their hair. That's what she looks like. She looks like a hot mess. She has got a great form. Maybe something a little more form-fitting would be more appropriate than the silver trash bag. So that's it for the Us Weekly, and just a side plug for those of you who like to also read intellectual material. Actually, you probably don't read Us Weekly because you don't need to, because I tell you all of the important things. You don't need to worry about it. So check out Citizenville. This is by Gavin Newsom with Lisa Dickey. How to take the town square digital and reinvent government. So Neil and I have been reading it together. Well, I do things while he reads it to me, like clean or cut his hair. Or drive, and he reads it to me. Anyways, very interesting. Newsom's ideas are powerful. Why can't government enjoy the same disruptions that happen in the technology industry every day? Citizensville prescriptions form the basis of a much needed software upgrade for our democracy. So anyways, really good read. Check it out, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.